Morning. Uy, yo estoy loro. Yo al
Carlos,
oro.
ya me desconecté del computador. ¿Qué onda, güey?
Hello, Mr. Eric. Hello.
Enseña cómo salir, Carlos. Enseña.
Where are you? Mr. Where are you?
Enseña, Carlos. No te miro bien. No miro bien.
Diamante Perry, diamante cuánto tiene ahí cero, estoy mirando.
No, platino 3.
Platino, sí, a mí también.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
Soy heroico.
I'm fine, thank you. And
pasa,
you?
güey? Hello, mister.
Hello, good morning, everybody.
Hello,
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm
How are
fine,
you?
thank you. I'm fine. So listen, guys, I'm going to
Dalis.
start passing the list. Yes, I'm going to start passing the list. So when I say your name, guys, you're going to turn on your microphone and you're going to say present. Then you're going to turn it off again. Okay? So turn on your microphone only to say present. Okay, only to say present, you have to turn it on. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay. Is here Alejandra Michelle Ponce? Is Alejandra Michelle Ponce here?
Nope.
No, she's not here.
Nope.
Okay, is Andrea Nicole Cruz Garcia here?
Yes.
Andrea, okay. Okay, excellent. Is Dulce Elizabeth here?
Habla pues, habla.
Don't speak in Spanish.
Yes.
Dulce Elizabeth? No. Dulce? Are you there? No. Okay, is Gabriela Nicole Morazan here? No. Gabriela? Is Gaby Nazaret Hernandez here? No. Igni Victoria? No. Is Jacqueline Santos?
Present.
Okay, excellent. Lindsay Herrera is here? Lindsay? No. Is Luna Camila? No. Natalie Valentina? Natalie?
Present.
Okay, excellent. Is Paola Nicolo Mansor here? Paola? Yes, right.
Present.
Okay, excellent. Is Saori Lee?
No.
Saori Lee is here?
No.
No, sorry. Is Scarlett Valeria here?
No.
Scarlett Valeria?
No.
No. Is Sofia Elizabeth Bustillo here? Sofia?
I don't know.
Yes, right. She's here. Is Tiare Montserrat here? Tiare Montserrat? Stay present, guys. Stay present. Okay. Is Zoe Isabel here? Okay, Tiare, I already wrote your name. Don't worry. Zoe? Is Zoe here? No. Anderson Yaciel is here? Yes, right?
Yaciel.
Yes,
Yaciel.
Yaciel, okay. Yaciel Carlos Alberto is here? Alberto?
Dile, Scotty.
He's not here. Carlos Alberto? Yes, he's here. Okay, is Carlos
Hello,
Josafat?
mister.
Hello, Carlos Josafat? Carlos? Yes, right. Christopher Joshua? Yes, right.
Present.
Daniel Morales?
Muy atento.
Is Daniel Morales here?
No, mister.
Okay, is Gustavo Alejandro here? Gustavo Elvir? Gustavo? No. Is Eduardo Daniel Reyes?
Present.
Okay. Is Jeremy Sebastian here?
Present.
Okay. Is Jose Enrique Morales here?
No.
No. Okay. Is Leonardo Achaga here? Leonardo Achaga? No.
No.
And the last one is Liam.
Present.
Liam, I said no, Carlos Garay.
Yes, it's here, mister.
Okay. Okay, I already wrote your names. Don't worry, okay? So, Dulce, I already wrote your name. Don't worry, okay? I already wrote your name, Dulce. Don't worry, okay? So, nobody else? There is no
Eduardo,
one that
Mr. Eduardo.
I already called him and I already wrote his name, okay? So, is there someone that joined late to the class? No? I called everybody?
Yes.
We are going to start, guys. So, we are going to start now with the class,
No,
guys. So,
mister, you don't call to
With the
Mr.
review.
Maradiaga.
okay. We are going to continue with the review. Do you remember what was the topic that we were having review, guys?
The last topic it was whose.
Okay, who's in the relative clauses, those were, right?
Mhm.
The defining relative clauses. So, remember, guys, that we were participating in that, right? And we were missing with a word. Let me see. We finished. What we finished. I'm going to check. Let me a second, guys. I'm checking. Okay, we have ourselves here. Production, for symbol.
What page,
After.
mister?
Okay, the defining relative clauses, okay? We are going to be working in the notebook, guys. So we are not in the books, we are working in the notebook. So can you see there?
What page, mister? Of
We
the
are
notebook?
working in the notebooks, the last page that you were, okay? We were with a review of the defining relative clauses, right? So can you tell me what is the defining relative clauses? What is that?
Miss, I know. Mister,
Yes, tell me.
relative clauses describe nouns. They usually begin with relative pronouns.
Okay,
Like
they usually
who,
begin with
whose,
a
where,
relative pronoun.
that. What?
And for what do we need it? Tell me with your own words. Don't read it, okay? Tell me with your own words, okay? For what do we need the defining relative clauses?
Mister, to essential information to the sentence.
Okay, okay, to give essential information in the sentence, okay? We use the defining relative clauses to give essential information in the sentence. Okay, repeat it one more time, guys. To give essential information
To give essential
in the
information to
sentence.
the sentence.
Okay, so if we write the defining relative clauses in the sentence will have a meaning completely different. Okay, so what does it mean? That defining relative clause can give extra information, and that extra information is essential. Okay, the extra information that is given about that noun in the defining relative clauses, that is essential. So for that reason, that can change the meaning of the sentence, okay? So can you give me example, guys, orally? We are going to say some examples orally only, okay? So I'm going to choose one person from the list and you are going to tell me one example of one defining relative clause, okay? So Natalie, can you tell me one?
Sentence, mister.
Sentence, yes. You don't have to
A
repeat that sentence that we already wrote in the notebook, okay? You have to tell me
with
different.
what, mister?
With the defining relative clause who, okay?
Who or whose?
Who?
Who.
Who goes to the bathroom?
No, we don't have
We
to ask
cannot use
questions.
it to
Listen,
question.
guys. I already explained you that, guys.
Yes,
The last
mister,
class
yes,
I
mister.
explained you
Me,
you cannot use it in question, okay? You have to use it into a sentence, okay? Into a sentence,
I
okay?
I am the kid who played in the park yesterday.
Can you repeat it, please, Natalie?
Girl.
Can you repeat it,
I
please?
am the girl who played in the park yesterday.
Okay. I am the girl who played in the backyard yesterday. Okay. I am the girl
Yes.
who played in the backyard yesterday. Excellent. Good job. The other one, Cardenas, can you tell me one example with the defining relative clause where? Cardenas, Alberto. Hello, can you listen to me, Cardenas?
Mister, to me, mister. One
Anderson, give
mister.
me one using the word where.
We,
But remember, use it like defining relative clauses. Don't use it as question, okay?
okay,
Okay, Anderson, say it.
we are
Mhm.
the
Hello, Mister.
the people that we were in the park.
Okay, you can say this, guys. You can say this. You are, but listen, remember, when do we use where? We use where for person, for objects, for places, for possession. For what do we use it?
For places, Mister.
For
For places,
places.
right? So we have to use it to refer a place. So you can change it, Anderson. Try to change it to refer a place.
Mister, but I want we who
Okay, say it with who? Say it with who?
we are the group who are goods.
Okay, we are the group who are good. Okay, who is good? Who is good in this case? Okay, we are the group because you are referring in singular. The group who is good. That is good. Okay. The other one, you're going to give me Liam. Can you give me one example with whatever defining relative clause that you want? Okay, with whichever that you want. You can tell me with whichever you want. Okay, Liam, you can turn on your microphone.
I like whatever my friend like to play.
Repeat it.
I like whatever my friends want to
No,
play.
that is bad.
No, 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 no. Look, I am asking to you that you can tell me one sentence with whatever relative clause that you want. We have 4 defining relative clauses. What are
What?
those?
And he used what,
Whose,
Mister?
whose,
I asked you.
we have
That.
who, we have that, and we have where. Okay? Who, whose, that, and where. Okay? With one of those 4, you can use it in one sentence. Okay? You can say it. Liam, can you try it, please? Liam?
Whose toy is that?
Okay, but that is a question. That is not a defining relative clause. Okay, can someone help to Liam, please? Say your name if you want to help him.
Carlos.
Carlos, okay, Carlos, help him.
Mister, I want to say the
Anderson.
sentence.
Carlos, yes, say it. Hurry up, guys.
I will
Carlos,
say it with words.
yes,
With
say it.
words.
Okay.
That's the park where he played every day.
Okay, repeat it one more time. That is good.
Where
That is the park that she plays every day.
Where he plays every day. Repeat it.
Yes. That
That is the
that
part.
that is the park where where he played every day.
Okay, excellent. That is the part where he plays every day.
Mister,
Look, as you
there
can see,
is
guys, as you can see, we are not asking question, right? So we are not using the word where to ask question. We are using the word where into a sentence, right? We are saying the word where to give extra information, okay? So you have to understand that, guys. We are not going to use the defining relative clauses to ask questions. The defining relative clauses, we are going to use it, you are going to use them in sentences, okay? To give essential information, okay? Another one, Alejandra Ponce, can you give me one with whichever you want? Whichever defining relative clause that you want, okay? Tell me one. Alejandra Ponce, are you there? Turn on your camera and turn on your microphone. Okay. Tell me one example. Do you have it? You can use whichever of the 4 relative clauses that you want, okay?
Those are the guys who
Find
go
me.
to my house.
Repeat it one more time.
Those are the guys who go to my house.
Okay, those are the
They are
guys
the guys
who
that go to my house.
go to my house. Repeat it. Look, sorry, listen again. Those are the guys who go to my house. Okay, those are the guys who go to my house. Okay, so the other one is going to tell me, Dulce, can you tell me one example? You can choose the relative clause that you want. Okay, the defining relative clause
Whatever,
that you want.
whatever,
Okay. Whoever that you want, whichever that you want. Okay?
whatever.
Buy it, Dulce. Say one sentence, Dulce.
Whatever.
No, whatever. You don't have to say whatever. What are the defining relative clauses? Do you remember what are the 4 defining relative clauses, Dulce?
That, where, who, whom.
Dulce. How many Dulce do we have here?
1.
Okay, so Dulce, can you tell me what are the 4 defining relative clauses that we have? Dulce, we're waiting.
Who is my mom?
Who is my mom? Who said that?
Anderson.
Anderson. Is that correct, Anderson? Anderson?
Where's my mom?
Do we
That's
have, listen guys, I am not going to be repeating the same all the day. If you want to learn, guys, learn. But if you don't want to learn, don't be playing in class, please. It's the last time that I repeat the same, okay? And I'm not going to be repeating the same all the day and that you don't understand or you are playing or you are in another thing, okay? So listen, the defining relative clauses, we are going to use them in sentences. We are not going to use them in question. We are going to use them in sentences, just in sentences, okay? The defining relative clauses, we are going to use them in sentences to give essential information about the noun, okay? We are not going to use the defining relative clauses in question. Those are not defining relative clauses. Those are WH question, okay? What you are saying are WH question when you make question, okay? So, Eduardo, can you give me one example, please, with a defining relative clauses?
one, Mr.
Eduardo, give me one example with one defining relative clause that you want. You can choose one of the 4. Turn on your microphone. Eduardo? Eduardo, turn on your microphone. Okay.
With whatever of the
Yes, if you can choose one of the 4. You can choose one of the 4.
with who?
Yes, you can do it.
That is the boy who plays soccer?
We already wrote that sentence, so give me one made by yourself.
Okay. Another.
Yes, one made by yourself.
I am the boy who
Mhm.
who is intelligent.
Okay, I am
That
the
is
boy
not
who
true,
is
mister.
intelligent. I am the boy who is intelligent. Garay, give me one with whose. With
With whose?
whose. Yes, with whose.
Whose is for possession.
Yes,
Mister.
exactly. Whose is for possession.
I'm the boy
Mhm.
whose car is
Mhm.
still.
Okay, repeat it.
I am the boy who has a car
No,
that
no,
is
no, no, no,
fast.
no, no. Repeat it one more time. You change it.
What?
Repeat it one more time. The first sentence that you said.
Yes, mister. He said
I am
first.
the boy
There.
whose car.
Quiet. I want to listen only Carlos. Carlos,
Mister, how do
sorry.
you say que lo robaron, mister? Steal, mister.
Whose car was stolen, you can say.
Whose car was stolen.
Okay, repeat it one more time.
I am the boy whose car was stolen.
Okay, excellent. I am the boy whose car was stolen. Okay, so another one is going to be
He
Isa.
stolen, mister.
Isa, can you give me one example with one relative clause, with one defining relative clause? Whatever you want, you can use one of the four. Okay, Isa?
Mister, can I do one?
After Isa, Anderson. Isa, you can turn on your microphone now. Turn it on. Isa?
That door is color black.
That door is color black. Are you saying essential information about the door? You have to order the sentence. Try to order the sentence, okay? Try to order the sentence and try to say it again, okay? Isa? Order a sentence and you can say it again, okay? You almost have it, okay?
That door is color black.
You have to change it. You have to change it. The sentence has to be changed to use the defining relative clause, okay? Okay, Isa, do you have it? Or can someone help to Isa with the same sentence, please? With the same sentence, only order it.
Me.
Okay, Anderson, try to order it.
What was the sentence?
The
Isa?
sentence that she said is that door is color black. So, but to use the defining relative clauses, you have to add
Mister,
some
me,
words and
Carlos.
you have to change the order, okay? After Anderson, Carlos. If
Yes.
Anderson doesn't do it well, you are going to do it, Carlos, okay? Anderson?
Huh?
Can you
It
order?
is that.
Continue.
Yes. Says that
Yes.
is
No. You already
that
say it.
is.
Before you said another word.
Oh, entendí.
Repeat that word
Ahora
that
sí
you
ya
said
la
before.
tengo. That.
No. You didn't say that.
Is.
That
It.
is the door.
It.
That is the door.
It.
It's
It.
color green.
No. Okay, Carlos, can you help to Anderson, please?
Yes. What? This is the door that my dad painted in black.
Okay, it could be. This is the door that my dad paint in color black, okay? This is the door that my dad paint in color black. Okay? So the other one is going to say it, Gustavo. Gustavo Elvir,
No,
give me one
mister. You
example
send
with
it to me.
okay, Anderson, say one, and then Gustavo.
Example with
Who is
whatever.
that?
With
With that, say
whatever.
it. Say
With
it
whatever.
with that.
With who, mister? Oh.
Hurry up, Anderson, we don't have time. Hurry up, if you are going to say it faster.
Whatever. Who? No, say. No, yes. Who is whatever?
No, you don't have to say whatever. Don't pay attention what your classmates say. Don't pay attention what your classmates say. They are bothered to you.
Oh.
Say
I will
one
say
sentence
one.
using the relative clause with the defining relative clause.
Yes,
Defining
says,
relative clause.
who says, I am a boy. I am the boy that is who is
That is
good.
no. Repeat it one
Who
more time.
is good.
Repeat it one more time. The complete sentence.
That is like
I am
the
Quiet,
word
guy, quiet. Anderson is
am
talking, quiet. If you are not talking, you have to be quiet. Turn on your microphone, please, Anderson. Anderson, turn on your microphone.
I am the boy that is good in the class.
Who is? Repeat it.
Who is good in the class.
Okay, I am the boy who is good in the class. Okay, Gustavo, you are the next one. I won't allow to you that you turn on your microphone because when you are participating, you wouldn't like that someone else interrupting to you. So I don't want that you are interrupting your classmates. So Gustavo, can you tell me one example, please? Gustavo, are you there? Turn on your microphone.
Okay.
Okay, say one.
With who?
Yes.
Who ate my ice cream when I was sleeping?
Repeat it.
Who eat?
No, we don't have to say question. We don't have to say question.
A sentence.
A sentence using the defining relative clauses who, okay?
Okay.
Say it.
If he no.
Do you know it? Do you have it or not?
And if who do the goal in the match, you
Okay, can you help to Gustavo, please, Jeremy? Is Jeremy here? No, he left. Okay, Tiare, can you help to Gustavo, please? Can you say one sentence using defining relative clause, please? Tiare, turn on your microphone and say one. Tiare, turn on your microphone. Okay. Hello. Can you say one example, please, using defining relative clauses? Don't turn it off. Turn on your microphone again. Don't turn it off. Say it, Tiare. Don't turn off your microphone. Turn it on. Okay. Can you help them, please? Let me see, Andrea. Can you say one example, please, Andrea? turn on your microphone now, Andrea.
Um.
Speak louder, please.
Oh. 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 Um.
You can use whichever defining relative clause that you want. Okay.
Okay. Where are where are my shirt that I going to use yesterday?
Listen, guys. Listen, guys. I'm getting tired that you are committing the same mistake. I am telling to you, defining relative clauses are to say sentences. Listen, this is going to be a punishment for you because you cannot understand this. Look, in your notebooks, everybody's going to write this in your notebooks, okay? You're going to write it 50 times, okay? Write 50 times. In your notebooks, everybody write this in your notebooks, okay? 50 times. You are going to write 50 times the next sentence. Okay, everybody write that. Defining relative clauses are not used in questions. Okay, everybody in your notebooks, and you're going to write it 50 times. Defining relative clauses are not used in questions. That is going to be a punishment. You have to send to me a picture when you finish that punishment. Okay, you have to send to me the punishment when you finish that. Okay, that is for everybody. I repeat around 4 times the same. Do you write it, everybody? Do you write that? Do you write that, everybody?
Mister, one question.
Okay, tell me.
You will put points.
Obviously, that if you don't do that, you will lose points out in that. Okay, because you have to
Why?
memorize that. Defining relative clauses are not used in question. Defining relative clauses are not used in question 50 times, and you have